Okay, so this is Unit 7, Lesson 18, the last lesson in the unit or this book. This is just tying greatest common factor and least common multiple together, knowing which one is which. And they're not, and on here, they're looking at these problems. They're saying without solving them, you're going to predict what you would use. Are you using common multiples, using common factors? So, question one, Diego and Andre are both in a summer soccer league. During the month of August, Diego has a game every third day starting August 3rd, and Andre has a game every fourth day starting August 4th. What are you going to use to find it? Whenever I see every third day, every fourth day, that's telling me those are common multiples for sure. So, on that, I'm thinking, okay, because Diego, it's starting on August 3rd. That means he has one on August 3rd. He has one on August 6th, August 9th, August 12th, so on and so forth. So, what is the first date that both boys will have a game? So, that tells me it's not just common multiples, it's also the least common multiple because it's the first date that they will both have a game. Because this was Diego right here on August 3rd, 6th, 9th, 12th. And then Andre has one every fourth day starting on the 4th. That means he has it on the 4th, the 8th, the 12th. So therefore, August 12th would be that first day that they had it together. And then how many of their games fall on the same date? That's why it's also common multiples, because then you would keep going until you found other ones that they go through. Obviously, you couldn't do something like, maybe not obviously, but you can't make it August 84th, even though the 84 would be a common multiple because there's no such thing as August 84th, even though it does feel like it is April 84th right now. Okay, looking at question 2. During a performing arts festival, students from elementary and middle schools will be grouped together for various performances. There are 32 elementary students and 40 middle school students. The arts director wants identical groups for the performances with students from both schools in each group. Each student can be part of only one group. So when they're talking about identical groups and they're trying to get them into things, now I'm thinking common factors. So name all possible groupings. That means we need common factors. And then the largest number of groups is you need the greatest common factor. So if you're solving this with um, 32 students, you could think, okay, I could do one group of 32 students. I could do two groups of 16 students. I could do four groups of 8 students. That's one way to split them. And then the 40 middle school students, let me change colors here. You could do one group of 40. You could do two groups of 20. You can do four groups of 10 and then five groups of 8. So when I go through here, I wish I would have written this better, but okay, there's your 8 here and your 8 here. That's your greatest common factor. You also have other common factors of 4 and 4 and 2 and 2 and 1 and 1. And that's how you do that. Okay, so we're going to go all the way down to the questions. If I can ever find them. There we go. Okay, get me out of the way. Claire, and Noah are making signs to advertise the school dance. It takes Mai 6 minutes to complete a sign. It takes Claire 8 minutes to complete a sign. It takes Noah 5 minutes to complete a sign. They keep working at the same rate for half an hour. Will Mai and Claire complete a sign at the same time? So we're just talking about Mai with her Mai with her 6 minutes and Claire with her 8 minutes. Will they ever complete it at the same time? Keeping in mind they're only working for a half hour. So you could only go up to 30. So that way you would do this. You're looking for 6 and 8. This is a common multiple one. So you say 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. And 8 is 8, 16, 24, 32. So therefore, yes, they would complete one at the 24th minute. It would be Mai's 1, 2, 3, 4th poster and sign, sorry, and it would be Claire's first, second, third poster. Okay, and then let's go, I don't know, well, let's do the D. All 3 students, would they complete it? So I'm going to add in, what's the other person? Noah is 5 minutes. So Noah is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And the only one that Mai and Claire had in common was 24th minute, and that's not here. So that would be a big no because there is no common multiple of these going up to 30, and it's only 30 because it told us they only work for half an hour. So that's basically how you're doing these questions to figure out, well, pretend you don't see those answers. Oh, but there's those answers. Oh, well, it doesn't matter, whatever. Okay, so looking at problem 2, Diego has 48 chocolate chip cookies, 64 vanilla, and 100 raisin cookies for a bake sale. He wants to make bags that have all 3 cookie flavors and the same number. So now you're talking common factor. So you're just going to list your factors and find all the common factors for 48, 64, and 100 in there together. Okay? Any questions? Ask on Google Classroom or anything of that nature.